Did you know that it is possible to achieve financial freedom with stocks with less than 15 minutes a month? We know it sounds crazy, but if you want to achieve financial freedom with stocks without having to read countless financial reports and stocks news every single day or listening to an investment advice from your broker, financial gurus, family or friends, then we would love to introduce you to the real way of doing this. There is a real way and a wrong way of doing this, and in this video today, we want to show you the real way, which is something called the passive income machine. We are 5-Star Finance, and we help people achieve financial freedom with stock market investing by building machines of passive income with stocks. First and for all, learning to invest is the core part of any comprehensive financial plan. Without it, no matter how big your monthly check is, you're always going to find yourself struggling with your finances. Many of the investors try to know too much instead of knowing what really matters, and many people simply miss out when the goddess of good luck is knocking at their door. They simply miss way too many opportunities. To handle this pitfall, we're going to provide you with everything you need to know, and that starts from scratch because we won't let you depend on your old foundation. The stock market is a place where all of the information is available to each investor to make their investment decisions, but most investors lose money or achieve mediocre results. On the other hand, the greatest investors of all time managed to achieve outstanding results which were greater than the benchmark, the S&P 500 averaging return. In other words, these investors outperform the market with the same information as all of the other investors. Do you want to know how they do it? Strong buildings have the strongest foundations, and for that purpose, we're going to help you with how you can set up for success in the correct way. Most of the time, people try to focus on macroeconomics to make their decisions. And truth be told, they get manipulated by macroeconomics. All you need to focus on is the company's fundamentals for your success in the stock market. So it all started for us when we were broke and we were looking for ways to generate some passive income. We made some big mistakes which halted our journey to financial success, mistakes that literally every value investor is likely to make if they do it without any guidance. We knew that the most important thing in our journey was going to be our desire and willingness to constantly learn, and obviously the hard work to support it. We started to analyze various stocks and started to look where the big names like Warren Buffett, Charlie Munger, and Peter Lynch used to follow. In terms of their investment strategy, that is the time when we started saving even more for our investment plans. We followed what we read in The Richest Man in Babylon, and we started to take out a small chunk out of our monthly earnings for our future investment plans. We also followed what we read in The Intelligent Investor by Ben Graham, and we came to know about the behavior of Mr. Market and why we should take him as a non-serious guy who can do anything, but is also vulnerable when he is down and out. Eventually, our hard work started to pay off. Ignoring macroeconomics, we had put our money in the S&P 500 and also in NASDAQ. We had also invested in some dividend-paying stocks. By the time we started to generate some consistent earnings, we saw the magic of compound interest working from first hand, and from that time ahead, we want people to learn what we missed at the outset of our journey. Through the Millionaire Value Investor, we plan to help people achieve their returns. And the best thing is that you don't have to wake up at 8 in the morning and rush out for the class, because you're going to learn everything from your home. The growing incompetency of brokers, which truth be told are working for their own benefits, let alone your benefits, is the root cause of financial instability of the majority of people out there. By the way, if you don't know it yet, more than 90% of all investment pros can beat the market. That's right, you are literally paying them to lose you money. And even if they achieve any mediocre results, you have to pay them a good chunk of your wealth. We need you to understand that there is no shortcut to success. You need to go through the process of learning and understanding before you can make life better for yourselves. And most importantly, you'll be having a step-by-step plan in your hands along with the requisite guidance in the videos to come. Everything revolves around that first bite you take of the cookie. Everything starts from that first step, no matter how large it may be. Once you get into that snowball effect, things start rolling for you, and within the blink of an eye, you'll notice that your earnings are rising. Remember that success lies in reinvesting rather than spending. Finally, when the wheels start rolling smoothly, the journey will not end there, because you need to know how you can manage your growing portfolio. Just imagine the thing you can do with all this passive income. You won't have to depend on your paycheck for your desires and luxuries, because now you're going to live off your investments. That means now you can always go for that beautiful house you wanted your family to live in. You can afford that fancy car without getting all those advertisement posters on it for your money. You can always go on that trip to the Maldives you've always been planning, but you couldn't because of your financial conditions. You can afford good education for your children, and you can always pursue your passions you had to put off during your job. Now that you can live off your investments, you can pursue your dream. You can join some hiking clubs, or that swimming class, or that yoga class you always wanted for internal peace. And all of these things are possible with a passive income machine. Now, the interesting thing is that we're going to reveal just how you can start earning through stock market investing, and we're going to show you a simple strategy you can use to get results way faster. So make sure you stay tuned for the next video. And for those of you that are very serious about building your passive income machine to generate consistent earnings to achieve financial freedom, we're going to be uploading the next 6 videos, which are going to reveal just how productive our method is going to be. We have a course designed for your journey through stock market investing, and that too with easy access because you don't need to go to schools, colleges, and universities for that. The best thing about the online class is that we have limited slots. We know that our students work best when we work with them in small groups. This way, everyone can get the help and support necessary to make this work. So don't miss out on this rare opportunity, and the spots are going to be provided on a first-come, first-served basis. Click on the link below to get yourself registered and on the early bird waitlist. Everyone on the waitlist will get access to that program one day before the program launches to the public. That being said, we hope that you can make the most out of this video, and remember that the first step is the step which defines our future. And stay tuned for the next video because we're going to be revealing how to start with the Millionaire Value Investor and start learning. And while you're watching this, if the next video is already out, check this video, which is the next video from our video series, and you'll get much more out of this video right here.